You gotta wonder if I got a problem with learning from all of my mistakes. I got a knife for the women, the lover, makes me goodness sake. Lord knows I don't want no problems, but God has you wildin' and I just wanna take. I can't help it if I wanna, but all those problems I'm thinking about today. Still there, still alive.
I love all these women, I gotta have them. I see them out with the mans, but it doesn't matter. Just makes it taste so much sweeter when there's a challenge. And I saw if I tempt you, girl, I'm a savage. Oh, you wanna know, oh, you wanna see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you come home with me. Oh, you one of those, oh, you such a freak. Scratching on my back while ruining on my sheets.
Still there, still alive.
I've been seeing lonely people in crowded rooms, covering the old heartbreaks with new tattoos. It's all about smoke screens and cigarettes, looking through low lights at silhouettes. But all I see is lonely people in crowded rooms. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Oh. I remember mornings where my head didn't hurt, and I remember nights when I didn't feel like work. She wakes up at noon and she's out till 3. She leaves her perfume all over me. But I remember mornings where my head didn't hurt. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Oh, am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh. Oh. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped round her finger. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped round her finger. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me. It's gonna love me. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh. a classic me mistake. Someone gives me love and I throw it all away. Tell me, have I gone insane? Talking to myself, but I don't know what to say. Cause you let go, and now I'm holding on. I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Oh, and I do, and I do, and I do, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. So don't tell me it's too late. Hearts are made to bend, baby, please don't let me break it. I knew I should've stayed, cause now you're moving on. And I don't know what to say, cause you let go, and now I'm holding on. I guess you don't know what you got until it's gone. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. And I do, and I do, and I do, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. And I do, and I do, and I do, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find out you really love someone. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody. You gotta lose somebody.
I'm from the east side of America, where we choose pride over character. And we pick sides, but this is us, this is us, this is. I live on the west side of America, where the spin lies into fairy dust. And we pick sides, but this is us, this is us, this is. And don't believe the narcissism when everyone projects and expects you to listen to them. Make no mistake, I'm living in prison that I built myself. It is my religion, and they say that I am a sick boy. Easy to say when they don't take the risk, boy. Welcome to the narcissism. We're united under our indifference, and I'm from the east side of America, where addictions to the times by hysteria. And we have big sides, but this is us, this is us, this is. I live on the west side of America, where the spin lies into fairy dust. And we
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As principal of Thunderbird High School, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. Joining me on stage for this ceremony are Patty Kennedy, Glendale Union High School District's Governing Board Clerk, and Mr. Brian Capistran, Superintendent of the Glendale Union High School District. Please welcome Governing Board Member Clerk Patty Kennedy and Mr. Capistran. This class of 2021 is Thunderbird High School's 47th graduating class. Today is a special one for families and friends. However, these graduates are now the young men and women of the hour. They have richly added to the traditions and the greatness of Thunderbird High School. Each graduate has an investment in his or her future. We will commence with the honor of receiving a high school diploma. At this time, I ask that you silence all personal devices to preserve the dignity of the ceremony. Tradition dictates that the audience remain standing during the processional. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the class of 2021. Let the processional begin.
Please remain standing. Good afternoon. I am Cadet Lieutenant Commander Emilio Ortiz, the Company Commanding Officer of Thunderbird High School's Navy JROTC. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, national anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
When I was told that I would be the first student speaker at our graduation, I was overwhelmed with how I would start it off. Well, this is what I decided. Hello, graduates, parents of the graduates, and all staff. If you don't know me, my name is Ana Maria Heredia Alvarez, and I am your senior class president of 2021. This year has been incredibly hard, and you all know that. Honestly, it's sad to see our year come to an end in this way, but I'm grateful for everything. I want you to know that through every interaction I've had, I've learned something new, even if it lasted a few seconds. And I hope that through our interaction today that we can learn something together. Like maybe you don't know what anti-disestablishmentarianism means. Well, it means a position that advocates that a state church should continue to receive government patronage rather than to be disestablished, but you really don't need to know that. I hope I can teach you something new in the few last minutes we have before we never have to see each other again, technically. I believe that there is something we should live by and consider, especially now that we are moving on from high school and becoming adults who will start their careers soon and plan out their lives. The following quote is from one of my favorite people ever, Mr. Harry Styles. It goes, "No one can tell you you're not successful if you're happy doing what you're doing." I'm telling you this because I want you to know that your happiness should come before anything else. What good is it to be dedicating your life to something if you are not content? Success can't be measured by anyone but yourself, and at the end of the day, no one truly knows if you are happy doing what you're doing. That being said, out of everything, I hope you choose happiness. Which brings me to this. our senior gift. Our staff dedicates a lot of their time to helping us achieve our goals and helping our campus be the best it can be. That is why the class of 2021 will be giving our school money in order to redo the floors on the practice gym. They've been looking a little rough for a while now, as you all know, and it's finally time to help out. The floors will include senior class of 2020 and senior class of 2021 written on them. Lastly, I want to thank my friends and teachers for being there for me tirelessly throughout my high school years. I want to start off by thanking one of my best friends, Chloe, for never leaving my side, Anissa and Maddie for introducing me to student council and getting me to the stage today to make this speech. I want to thank Mr. Unsworth, who has always been so kind to me and other students and truly represents what a teacher should be. Thank you to my parents who came to this country with nothing but a few dollars and still managed to give me everything. I'm graduating here today because you never had the chance to. And as Snoop Dogg once said, last but not least, I want to thank me. Thank you, class of 2021, congratulations, and I hope all of you get to be as happy as you deserve.
At this time, I have the pleasure of presenting those students who have earned the highest academic honor to be received by a graduate. That honor is graduates with the highest distinction. These students have achieved academic excellence, which ranks them in the top 1% of their graduating class. Patty Kennedy, Glendale Union High School District Governing Board Clerk, will present these honored graduates with a medallion of distinction for their exceptional academic achievements. Students, as I call your name, please come forward. Coralie DiAgostino. Elliot Hull. Elliot St. Clair. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the top 1% of students for the graduating class of 2021.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, administration, and fellow graduates. My name is Coralie DiAgostino, and I am honored to be one of your 3 esteemed valedictorians. For the past year, I didn't know if we'd be able to come together to commemorate our success, but I'm glad to be here now. And while I could stand here and drone on about things you've heard a million times, like look before you leap and don't ride in the back of trucks, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to welcome, congratulate, and bid farewell to the class of 2021. Together, we became the class of anomalies, the class of grayed out Redbox boxes and canceled events. Simply put, we are the class of COVID. Over the last 4 years, we have conquered the unthinkable. We fought for our education in the Red for Ed movement. We sat through 4 very long years of the joke of the day. But most impressively, we graduated in the middle of a pandemic, a feat that none of us would have considered. Despite the struggles and challenges we've faced over the years, we've all bonded through pigeon attacks and friendly games of dodging golf carts. All of these moments, both good and bad, have made us who we are. They've made us more powerful in our ambitions, our actions, and in our character. Most importantly, it's given us the strength and discipline needed to move forward. Within my time at high school, I've gained the ability to successfully procrastinate all of my work, yet somehow turn it in with minimal error. And while I say that proudly, it does come with its drawbacks. During that time procrastinating, I could have done so much more. And each time that I did that, I regretted it. Time is an invaluable commodity that many of us take for granted. Every second you spend not trying to achieve your dreams is a second wasted. Those seconds turn into minutes, and those minutes into hours, and hours into days, and after that, life has passed you by. So moving forward, I urge you all to never waste an opportunity presented to you. Each day, I want you to find time to better yourself, take those lessons you've acquired, and live life working towards your dreams. So, class of 2021, you've come this far, but there's still so much for you to do. I wish you all good luck into your endeavors, and I have the utmost confidence that you can do anything you put your mind to. Thank you all for the wonderful 4 years, and I can't see what you do next. Thank you.
So I'll just jump right in. Apologize in advance if my hat slides off. Fellow students, esteemed faculty, honored guests, and parents among us, my name is Elliot Hull, and it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today. I was excited to learn that our graduation ceremony would be an in-person event, at least until I found out I would have to speak in front of all of you, and now I kind of wish it was online. Congratulations to my fellow students in the class of 2021. Graduation, actually I'll take this off too, is an impressive accomplishment, one that will be important for the rest of our lives. Moreover, we graduated under some very unique circumstances. Starting with the longest spring break in history during our junior year, we worked through shifting pandemic guidelines, canceled ACT and SAT dates, shortened or canceled sports seasons, supply shortages, internet outages, and of course the dreaded end-roll phobia, or the fear of running out of toilet paper. Despite those unprecedented hurdles, we persevered. Our teachers and coaches endeavored to teach us how to deal with problems, especially those that are unexpected. Life will provide challenges for us to face, and how we deal with those challenges will provide opportunities. Opportunities to overcome the obstacles and emerge a better person on the other side. While I would like to tell you that we have already faced the greatest challenge of our lifetimes, that is probably not the case. I'm right here with you, about to head off into a world that looks and feels different than the one I knew just 14 months ago. I'm a little anxious, but I am not afraid. We have all been given the gift of a world-class education at Thunderbird High School. Our teachers have endeavored to work tirelessly to help each of us succeed, no matter the circumstances. We are all well prepared for whatever life throws at us next. I wish each of you all the success that this life has to offer. Thank you.
I'm only allowed 2 minutes for this, so as Mr. Baker would say, seatbelts and hard hats, everyone. It's Rush Day Monday. First of all, on behalf of the class of 2021, thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and administrators who have contributed to our high school journey. As we look forward to the next chapter of our lives, we also reflect on the past 4 years and what we will take with us. Class of 2021, the world needs us to step up and be humble leaders who are willing to learn from others. Thunderbird High School, thank you for preparing us well to take on this challenge. Roger Bannister was the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes, a feat that experts once believed was physiologically impossible. In order to do this, he sought the help of his friends who were sprinters. One of them paced him for the first half of the race, and the other took over for the rest of it. Those sprinters challenged him to think and train differently than he had in the past, allowing him to run faster than he or anyone else ever had. God created us to be in community with and learn from each other. Just as Roger Bannister did, Google also found this to be true. In 2015, Google set out to study what makes the perfect team. They researched various teams within the company and looked at factors including interests, educational backgrounds, gender balance, and many others. But they found no patterns with any of these. Instead, the largest determinant of the success of a team was how well the members listened to each other. So, class of 2021, as we continue our journey beyond high school, let's seek out the sprinters in our lives, those who have different cultural backgrounds, experiences, and interests. Let's listen to the people around us who have different ideas and worldviews. When we are open to insight from others, we gain a new perspective of ourselves and the world around us. Let's take advantage of the endless opportunities we are given each day to broaden our worldviews by really listening to the people we interact with. Thank you.
Graduating class of 2021, congratulations. Today is the culmination of years of preparation, the realization of a job well done, and anticipation of what lies ahead. Today, you can allow yourself a moment of satisfaction and take time to honor and thank the family and friends who have supported you along the way, the people here today who have shared in the journey and celebrate with you in the success. It seems like every conversation we have these days involves this pandemic. It is true, you have persevered during a challenging time. However, this time does not define you. It does not diminish any of your accomplishments. With that being said, it does not give you an excuse for not striving to achieve your goals or to realize your dreams. The class of 21 has risen to the challenge. Your lives and your careers will present many unexpected obstacles in the future. I trust that what you have learned from your teachers, your coaches, and your peers has equipped you with the skills and tools necessary to overcome those inevitable challenges in life. Looking back over this school year, there are numerous instances of success for us to celebrate. Here are a few highlights. This year's Student Achievement Above All recipient was Ellie St. Clair. In addition to receiving this recognition, she finished in the top 1% of her graduating class and was selected as a National Merit Finalist. Keegan Halverson also earned the distinction of National Merit Finalist. Our Achievement Above All student group recipient was ladies soccer. This team had a successful season and made an appearance in the playoffs. Also making playoff appearances this year were girls volleyball, girls basketball, baseball, and boys tennis. Individual athletes also qualified for state competition in track, cross country, wrestling, and tennis. We are proud of all of our student athletes for coming out to participate during an unprecedented year. In addition to the athletic and academic success, I want to congratulate the performing artists, the photographers, and visual arts students, as well as our CTE and ROTC students. Your talents are a huge part of what makes Thunderbird High School so successful. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, that the class of 2021 brought their A game. When I look out over this group of young men and women, it is no wonder that Thunderbird High School continues to be an institution of excellence. I would now like to take a moment to recognize students for outstanding achievement on state testing. If you earned a bronze medal, please stand up. If you earned a silver medal for your achievement in state testing, please stand up. If you earned a gold medal, please stand up. Thank you, students. Please be seated. Finally, I would like to report that the class of 21 has earned over $9.7 million in scholarship money and has given back to the community over 2,000 hours of service. Class of 2021, Thunderbird High School is proud of you. We wish you all of the best as you work toward your future success. Thank you. I would now like to introduce to you Patty Kennedy. Mrs. Kennedy is a longtime resident of the Glendale Union High School District and was elected in November of 2010. She graduated from Moon Valley High School, and her two children also attended Moon Valley High School. Ms. Kennedy and her husband, Brendan, own a business valuation firm in Phoenix and are active in the Rotary Youth Exchange program. Please welcome Ms. Patty Kennedy.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Thunderbird High School graduating class of 2021. I am so happy to be here today with you in person, with all of you, your family, your friends, and the faculty and staff of Thunderbird High School. I have really missed you guys. So, what does one say to a class that's graduating in the middle of a global pandemic? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try. And don't worry, they've asked me to keep it short. So here's the bottom line. You all have persevered. This has been a trying year for everyone, and the fact that you are sitting here today is a testament to your fortitude and your drive. I hope that you will take this unique experience into the future with you in a positive way. While book learning is important, so too are the skills that you had to learn and refine during this pandemic. Patience, perseverance, tolerance, self-motivation, self-care, caring for family and friends, and the communication skills that you've learned. These are the skills that are going to help you throughout your life, both in your career and on a personal level. Everyone has challenges and makes mistakes in their lives. Having these skills will help you inevitably when you have to pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and move forward. Everyone's path will be filled with unforeseen twists and turns, and being flexible and willing to change course or overcome obstacles is vital to your continued success in life. Finally, I would like to touch on the importance of being part of a community. For the past 4 years, Glendale Union High School District and Thunderbird High School have been your community. Now you are moving on to different communities, whether that be college, work, military. Wherever life takes you, be an active member of your community. Work to make that community better. And vote. Be an informed voter and vote in every election for every race or every item on that ballot. By being involved in your community and voting in elections, you will make your community, your city, your county, your state, and your nation a better place for everyone. Graduating from high school in the middle of a pandemic is a milestone, to be sure, but I hope that it is only the first of many milestones in your life. On behalf of the Glendale Union High School District, Governing Board, and the administration of the Glendale Union High School District, we wish you all much happiness, a bright future, and a bright and shining world. Thank you so much. As a member of the Governing Board of the Glendale Union High School District, and by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of Arizona, I accept and confirm that the Thunderbird High School class of 2021 has met the requirements for graduation. Mr. Latham, please present your graduates to receive their diplomas.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you moderate your applause until the completion of the ceremony as a courtesy, which will permit the families and friends of graduates to hear the names as they are announced. Will the first row of the class of 2021 please rise and prepare to receive your diplomas?
Sophie Grace Woodburn.
Elliot Michael Hull.
Ian Hillel Irving.
Ana Maria Heredia Alvarez.
Marie Josephine Simon.
Coralie D'Agostino.
William Sanchez Vasquez.
Elliot Grace Sinclair.
Adrian Olivia Wilder.
James Tanner Lee.
Diego Eric Marquez.
Carson Adeline Burker.
Jenna Gwen.
Dylan James Gallery.
Taryn Kendrick Lomavitu.
Emma Grace Donnelly.
Midori Lenyard.
Joseph Robert Duarte.
Brennan Domingo Ibanez.
Yoselin Delgado.
Sydney Jean Young.
Jalen Jarrell Dortch.
Zeke Hugo Peverell.
Yesenia Enriquez.
Lindsay Miranda Villanueva.
Marco Alejandro Gutierrez Valdovinos.
Bennett Liam Smith.
Rolando Carmona.
Leslie Miranda Villanueva.
James Marshall Ames Spears.
Jalen Skylar Wilcox.
Island Naye Diary Burden.
Abigail Reese Wiedmark.
Aaliyah Alice Lethridge.
Bradley Allen McConaughey.
Anna Chosich Pernovotic.
Kiera Michelle Stewart Mendia.
Madison Marie Wolf.
Jacob Anthony Martinez.
Kenneth Dean Howard.
Rebecca Laurel Lester.
Angel David Antelo Valenzuela.
Bryce Miles McConaughey.
Nicole Catherine Holland.
Aiden Ash Turner.
Charles David Calcetera.
Zachary Thomas Tupalik.
Annalise Grace Gombar.
Katie Rose Squires.
Anthony Canizales Jr.
Jahan Tyreek Lethridge.
Pratista Ishana Cummings.
Maya Ashley Looper.
Brian Backowy.
Hogan Daniel Lee.
Jalen Rose Archuleta.
In honor of student Abigail Barrett, here to accept her diploma is her mother, Becky Barnett.
Tyler Jacob Hobson.
Summer Danielle Walls.
Ariana Christine Green.
John Garrett Johnson.
Jorge Emilio Ortiz del Valle.
Bridget Jacqueline Jones.
Anissa Mubarak Botros.
Cameron Alexander Rampley.
Kimberly Lescas Campos.
Callie Ray Logan.
Evelyn Areli Garcia de Anda.
Carson Lee Kelly.
Hunter Gerald Bedford.
Peyton Angel Simmons.
Tristan Craig Getman.
Rex Gabriel Plant Jr.
Nishanti Anastasia Bethia.
Quinn Taylor Talbot.
Megan Grace Gore.
Matthew Scott Serene.
Madeline K. Fredgrill.
Alexandria Renee Moore.
Stephanie Faith Borrell.
Michael Cole Kelly.
Derek Juan Carlos Coles.
Alexis Kathleen Lowy.
Eric Ramirez Castellanos.
Alexander Philip Keenan.
Angela Isela Garcia.
Colin Bradley Stephenson.
Sochi Gonzalez Jurado.
Donovan Denham Moore.
Marisol Castro Lopez.
Morgan Lily Jones.
Austin William Gentry.
Brandon Lee Schwartz.
Samantha Margaret Cudmore.
Noemi Rodriguez.
Anissa Amber Cowell.
Brian Ariel Vivar Hernandez.
Gabriela Jean Cusimano.
Emily Rose Petrus.
Nelly Ayala.
James Malcolm Wood.
Rylan Michael Deathrow.
Ashlyn Maya Lee.
Zainulabadin Abdullah Galib Al-Orabi.
Alexander Kenneth Roberts.
Hannah May Essenason.
Radhika May Jones.
Eliana Joy Chandler.
Cole Michael McCarrick.
Kylie Ann Gauntz.
Veronica Velasquez Solis.
Casey James Funk.
Cornelis Jacobus Swart.
Xavier Alexander Hernandez.
Faith Christine McCullough.
Joaquin Emilio Garcia.
Jeffrey Bryant Lilly.
Monica Elizabeth Brody.
Frida Sofia Lopez.
Jason Haro.
Trenton Wade Mason.
Kaylin Maylee Femiano.
Hannah Renee Wendler.
Caitlin Bryce Holmquist.
Jaden Anthony Smith.
Nathan Ryan Klein.
Kenya Nate Thomas.
Sabrina Michelle Lee Boker.
Reese Elijah Turner.
Alyssa Renee Hugas.
Najala Shade Kirk.
Tyler Morgan Engel.
Raymond Allen Lewis.
Julia Alexis Gullison.
Micah Minyao Salian.
Celia Hayes Hansen.
Matthew Valdez.
Brett Gino Antonio.
Ariana Ortiz.
Madeline Kathleen Barton.
Daniel Antonio Salazar Sanchez.
Isaac Aparicio.
Mariah K. Wiley.
Alex Anna Holder.
Daniel Chandler Thompson.
Jimmy Nathaniel Buell.
Alexis Lynn Otto.
Susie Nicole Ayala Vasquez.
Thank you. R. Bay MC Savong.
Marcus Antonio Garcia.
Delaney Dawn Larson.
Rachel Rose Beams.
Raymond Richard Mata.
Keegan Owen Halverson.
Asia Lane Niftelia Yellowman.
Kitsia Aldama Lopez.
Jason Christopher Roundsville.
Jose Alejandro Chavez.
Ashlyn Alyssa Sheffer.
Gisela Amaraini Acosta Rodriguez.
Carter James Minnis.
Ambrosio Daniel Gonzalez.
Alexandra Salinas Salas.
Jessica Hernandez.
Deshaun Kayon Johnson.
Alexis Hacklin.
Latasha Helen Rose Thompson.
Alexis Rose Hoffman.
Alexander James Ridley.
Aiden Joseph Askew.
Araceli Valdez.
Kennedy Lynn Cowles.
Gabrielle Jr. Ortiz.
Anthony Joseph Asiano III.
Rachel Quinn McCann.
Amari Angel Espinosa.
Jose Alfredo Peña Galvez.
Chris Gibson.
Not for Angela Ashanti Oldalde.
Shaylin Danielle Benedetto.
Christina Marie Maloney.
Theodore Buchanan Hotchkiss.
Daniel Jacob Northcott.
Ashlyn Elizabeth Adams.
Dunia Mata.
Tobin James Holbert.
Jacob Haimov.
Rodney Cole Herzig.
Rylin Antonia Trader.
Brianna Marie Boykin.
Alan Alexander Ross.
Ivan Alvarado Ortega.
Nolan Charles Smith.
Brianna Enriquez Gillian.
Zuzu Lin Maung.
Rafael Alanis Jr.
Cameron Nicholas Rios.
Georgina Roxelle Aguirre Quinn.
Aymairani Rodriguez Ramirez.
Juan Jose Barranco Escalona Jr.
Jesus Alberto Lopez Zamora.
Rebecca Ryan Bailey.
Helena Adeline Salas.
Ángel Eduardo de Anda Horta.
Carlos Eduardo Ramirez Vasquez.
Alex Nathan Chischili Jr.
Enya Elizabeth Ann Trenheiser.
Aaliyah Denise Davis.
Evelyn Moreno. Janet Yvonne Urias.
Donovan Deontay Chester.
Carson Christopher Santos Rodriguez.
Abigail Elizabeth Cardenas.
Kyler McKenzie Romo.
David DeHaro.
Alexis K. Taylor.
Mariela Alfonso.
Stetson Kyle Jacobs.
Dylan Price Durant.
Gerardo Longoria Valdez.
Ryan Alexander Hart.
Ruby Montijo.
James Herden.
Christian Anthony Reyes Navas.
Liam Scott Arnold.
Vanessa Tapia Sanchez.
Nathaniel Eben Bull.
Marlon Marrero Bauza.
Travis Dominic Di Domenico.
Joshua Michael Phillips.
Levi Allen Benz.
Jada Lynn Krebs.
Lillian Nashwan Alcas Musa.
Christian Enrique Ibanez.
Alexa Garcia Bautista.
Lluvia Gabina Munoz Martinez. Jake Garner LaRue. Brianna Hope Vani.
Alan Camacho Garcia Edgar.
Ryan Armani Serrato. A Lady Natalie Rodriguez Cortez.
Giselle Garcia Garfias.
Victor Daniel Vite.
Andres Gorgonio Calderon.
Ashanti Lene Nesbitt.
Angel Ramon Munoz Orsted.
Yulitza Rosilvi Rodriguez Gamez.
Odessa Elizabeth Correa.
Wendy Maria Ramirez Avila.
Andrew Araiza.
Dennis George Sav.
Karina Isela Chavira.
Marlene Harkin. Caleb Adam Madison.
Joshua Alexander Calvin.
Amaya Michelle Jordan.
Maya Lynn Goff.
Judah Uriah Sexton.
Demetrius Raphael Gordon.
Diego Alonso Mares Ponce.
Patrick Gerald Davis.
Esther Leon Sanchez.
Justin Noel Andino.
Alexander Riley Sorella.
Cole Taylor Hansen.
Vanessa Luna Jimenez.
Jace Carson Harrell.
Cynthia Santiago Cruz.
Mackenzie Danielle Bateman.
Alejandro Sanchez.
Jesus Ronaldo Gonzalez Valverde.
Nigeria Marie Linwood.
Amaya Elizabeth Begay.
Andreas Robert Tolliver.
Zachary Joseph Bayardi.
Sadie Gisela Rosas Gonzalez.
Brianna Marie Barney.
Damian Salas.
Reese Noble Bond.
Chelsea Isabella Segovia.
Tatiana Tashay Hatchett.
Soid Hildardo Lopez Valdez.
Nathan Isaiah Corrales.
Eva Johanna Lopez.
America Beatriz Herrera Chavez.
Daniel Brandon Oropesa.
Eli Michael Brackney.
Adali Soto Uruelas.
Alyssa Catherine Capo.
Tanya Lopez Juarez.
Caden Peterson Allred.
Chelsea Valenzuela.
Paisley Dylan Kopech.
Aileen Molina Silva.
Louis Bertino.
Jonathan Uriel Valenzuela Mejia.
Jessica Elizabeth Donnelly.
Samantha Rocio Morales Galdames.
Victor Lorenzo Hernandez.
Axel Joshua Vasquez Benitez.
Jaden Sanchez Flores.
Karina Beltran Monge.
Isaiah Xavier de la Mota.
Luis Carlos Vega.
Yadira Garcia Morales.
Karen Alba Ibanez.
Cedric Olindo Dante Harris Lacey III.
Alonso Angel Lopez.
Alexiana Monique Bermudez.
Kitia Fernandez Para Cruz.
Dominic Hill.
Dane Matthew Van Winkle.
Ariana Victoria Garza.
Saren Michelle Sealander.
Aiden Jose Hernandez.
Ryan Alexander Whitener.
Irma Avdic.
Maria Yusuf.
Dominic Cole Anderson Romero.
Peyton Avery Wims.
Adriana Marie Corella.
Alea Jaden Meinhold.
William Dalby Abner.
Kyle Gerhardt Schmidt.
Andrea Maricela Godoy.
Ian Cook.
Nicholas Saad Alos.
Kimora Lee Pina.
Genesis Arteaga.
Avery Prophet Moore. Samantha Jordan Pear. Moses Ray Thurman. Lyric Justice Martin. Ariel Gael Rosas Santiago. Jalen Tyree Stewart. Mia Renee Vizcara. Kyla Starr Webster. Charlotte McGinnis McPhee Gillum. Jeanette Florence McPhee Gillum. Ashanti Nesbitt.
Parents, faculty, families, and my fellow students. My name is James Lee, and I've had the privilege to be the student body president this year. First off, I want to thank you. The opportunity you have given me has changed my life in ways you will never know. Next, I want to congratulate you. Making it through high school is hard enough, and you did it in the midst of a pandemic. Lastly, I want to thank our teachers and parents. These individuals have gone to battle with us every day for the last 4 years, and when the world got dark and turned upside down on us, they were right there in our corner. I want you all to know that making it to here today is something to be proud of. Your parents are proud, your teachers are proud, and I am proud to graduate alongside you. To graduate in the class of 2021 not only means you were born in one of the greatest time frames ever, because you got to see the end of cool TV shows, witness Disney's cinematic magic, and play on the original Wii. But in all seriousness, graduating in this class was no simple task. You see, to be here today, you had to show resilience. You had to have the ability to climb for new heights, and you had to focus. This class has been tested since day one, and I am proud to say that this class came into high school with no fear. This class has demonstrated their resilience by how they have adapted to change. For example, as freshmen, we got an extra spring break where we could support our teachers and our own education. And on that very first day back, we were blindsided by state testing. Or sophomore year, when we lost our very own Mr. Clements, we not only adapted to that change, but were able to make him remembered on this campus. Then, into our junior year, where things got wild, we were finally living what I like to call our best life. And then out of nowhere, a global pandemic hit, taking away time with the class before us, our first prom, and so many school trips that we had worked so hard for. But instead of hanging our heads, we bounced back, ready to seize senior year. After what felt like the longest summer ever, finally, we got to senior year. In our senior year, we dealt with so much loss, and the term, "it is what it is," became so common. But nothing would compare to the loss of our very own Abby Barnett. Abby could make everyone smile and always believe that there was good in this world. So, instead of falling in with the rest of the world, quitting and putting our heads down, we took a page out of Abby's book. We kept our heads up, we smiled, and we moved forward. I guess you could say that we just kept swimming. But we did not just keep swimming, we learned from our surroundings. We focused on what was important and how we could make the most out of a bad situation. This class has had astonishing focus, so much so that this focus has led to 62 students graduating with the honors diploma, over $9 million raised in scholarships over a 4-year span, and we will be sending athletes to play collegiate sports. You see, focus was necessary to graduate with this class, not only this year, but in your full 4-year experience. Lastly, this class has broken ceilings and climbed for new heights that nobody thought imaginable. This class has not stopped for anything or let anyone get in the way of what they want to do. This class has gone toe-to-toe with a global pandemic that was life-altering for all, and they have come out the victor. This class is going places, and nothing, I repeat, nothing will get in the way of that. Lastly, I want to leave you with one thing. It is a quote that came to me from a mentor of mine by the name of Tommy Tran. He once said, "We are here for a good time and not a long time." But he would follow this up by saying that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond. I challenge you, class of 2021, to live life with no regrets, so when that final bell of life rings, you can walk away full. I want to encourage you when that 10% of life gets really hard, that the 90% that you can control maintains and stays positive. But most of all, I want you to remember the people in this room around you. Because when life gets dark and the world gets too hard and there seems to be too much hurt, you can always turn back to your friends, your family, your teachers, and as always, I am a phone call away. I thank you, class of 2021, for the privilege to represent you these last 4 years. I wish you the best of luck in life and wherever your next steps may take you. For the last time, my name is James Lee, and it has been my greatest honor to be your student body president and graduate alongside you. Thank you.
During the recessional, we ask that all guests remain in their seats. At the conclusion of the recessional, guests should exit the facility using the doors located on the east end of the building. All graduates must be met outside of the building. Teachers, we are ready to begin the recessional. Graduates, please rise. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left, signifying a high school graduate. Parents and guests, I present to you the graduates of the class of 2021. We did.
It went smoothly.
Thank you.
It was